What is going on, Facebook fam? How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? It's Turn It Up Tuesday. Anyways, I made a post last night, my before and afters of what it looked like before I took the dry blood spot balance test and then where I'm at today. And you can clearly see the difference in what I looked like and just the amount of inflammation that was in my body. And you guys, when you have inflammation in your body, your cells are constipated. And that means like you cannot absorb nutrition and you can't release toxins. And so if you're not testing to find out exactly how much inflammation is in your body, you're literally wearing a blindfold every single day, just like I was. I was literally wearing a blindfold every day, not knowing what was gonna work, what was working. I had no idea. And that's because traditional wet blood draws that you go to the doctor for, and they do here, they're only reading the plasma. They're not reading intracellularly. They're not reading inside the red blood cell. So that's why when you do a dried blood spot test with me and with Enzino, hold on guys. When you do a dried blood spot test, okay? Hi John, you actually get individualized data-driven analysis. So take a look. So this is just the front page of my initial report and I was 36-1. You want to be 3-1 or less to actually be in what we call omega balance, where your cells are nice and soft like jellyfish and you can absorb nutrition and release toxins. Guys, my cells were hard like charcoal bricks, fluffer puffer fish. My body was starved of omega-3, starved of it. My cell membrane fluidity, I had none. My arachidonic acid index score, which is directly related to your heart health, was horrific. And I was not about to be another number. I was not about to be another statistic. And so check this out. This is what's most important to understand is the details of the fatty acids measured. So this is the game changer, is to actually get individualized data-driven analysis. This is what you guys need. This is what every single human deserves to have, is individualized data-driven analysis to know exactly how much inflammation is in your red blood cells. But that's not going to happen. What's up, Jennifer? That's not going to happen if you don't take a dry blood spot test, okay? Because like I said, the wet blood draws don't give you this data because they're not reading intracellularly. They're reading extracellularly outside the red blood cell. So you can't get individualized data-driven analysis scores as to exactly what's going on inside your body. So what's up, Jennifer? So my body was starved of omega. As you guys saw in my pictures that I posted last night, my face was fluffy, puffy, and I could feel the inflammation. I could feel it. And when you have that much inflammation in your body, you cannot, it doesn't matter what supplements you take. It doesn't matter what food you're eating. It does not matter what workout regimen you're on or how much biohacking you're doing. None of that matters. Because if your cells are not well, then you cannot burn body fat efficiently. Your metabolic tone is downregulated. You absolutely cannot perform at an optimal level. That's why doing a dry blood spot test is so important. This is the game changer. You guys, test and not guess. Why would you want to be walking around with a blindfold on, purchasing supplementation, purchasing items that you have no idea whether or not you're absorbing it or not? That's why this is so radically important. And so I've been in functional medicine for 18 years and I have been praying for something like this because you guys, again, this isn't political, but traditional doctors, they just want to keep you sick because they want to get you on medication, big pharma, you get the whole deal. Okay. If that's just the way it is. I'm going to shoot you straight. I'm black and white, move on crouton. So that's why doing a dry blood spot test is going to tell you exactly what's going on. And then you're probably thinking, well, Casey, what's the solution? Then we get you on balance oil. Then we get you on an actual omega oil that actually absorbs intracellularly because of polyphenol. Polyphenol is the key ingredient from raw olives that helps the omega oil absorb inside the red blood cell because it keeps it active for over 36 hours. How amazing is that? Traditional omegas go oxidized and rancid within 15 hours inside the human body. No wonder traditional omegas get a bad rap. No wonder people have PTSD from taking liquid omega, cod oil, all that krill oil, seal oil. Bleh. No wonder, because it doesn't actually work. The balance oil absorbs. It is a protective mechanism around the oily fish so that it actually goes intracellularly. So no wonder, hello, Exhibit A, no wonder you actually get results. And that is so wildly important because you deserve to feel good. Like women, newsflash, you shouldn't even know you're going through menopause. But, the US has made billions on us women saying, oh, it's so normal to have hot flashes. It's normal to feel like crap. It's normal to have headaches. It's normal. No, it's not normal. Not normal at all. In functional medicine, we call it a living process. So no, you should not even know you're going through menopause because your body should be in balance, but that's your body communicating to you. So let's get you in balance. You won't have hot flashes. You won't even know you're going through menopause. Same with your cycles, like women. Again, the pharmaceutical industry has made billions off of us saying, oh, it's normal to have cramps. It's normal to have headaches. It's normal to have sore breasts. No, it's not. That's not normal. That's your body communicating to you saying, hey, I'm out of balance. Can you help me out? But they just don't know. And so if we get your body actually into omega balance, you should get your cycle every 28 days. Look at the calendar. It lasts for 3 days. Move on. You shouldn't even know that you're getting your period until it shows up like day 28 on the calendar. But again, the industry has just absolutely made you to believe that that's normal, but it's not. You want to know what's normal is waking up with energy. You want to know what's normal is actually having the ability to actually thrive through life and not just survive. Live and not just exist. And that's what I will stop at nothing. Every single one of you here watching me, you should be doing this. Guys, it's $115. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? $115 to do a balance test with bottle of oil. To get 2 tests, you'll get initially, and you'll get another test at month 5 so that you test after 120 days. And then you take your oil every single month, which is less expensive than like Nordic Naturals, which doesn't work. Guys, traditional omegas don't work. Don't believe me for whatever it is that you need, but it's
and we wanted to just